Hey everybody, 4 and 6 Psych back, and it is, yeah, it's morning. What did we do? We finished this. Yeah, and we've got a bunch of stuff on us too. So let's drop this stuff off. Looks like that's all we can put in there. And what is going on? So one thing we do have to be conscious of is the fact that we're running on a borrowed mining helmet just for the sake of being able to see to record. So take a quick look here. You may recall we placed that door ourselves. And that one's got a little damage. But seeing as how it is daylight, I think we're going to get outside and see what we can find out. But first, let's make a bow. Get ourselves armed up. Alright. I think we are best off going down the side over here and checking to see what we can find for water. We're going to keep our eyes open for birds' nests too as we go. And I think we'll pick up some yucca and some aloe vera. We'll try and get the most out of this day, first day in town, but we also want to get some exploring in as we gather some resources. I don't want to go off on a wild goose chase. That chicken was probably right over there by those cactus. crawler over there. A lot of the guys call those tryhards. I don't know why, unless there's some scenes in the movie Try Hard where John is barefoot, his feet are all cut up, he's got like no shirt or a wife beater t-shirt on. And he had to kind of crawl. I don't know if they're that, or if they're just referring to the guy trying hard to get to him. I had been meaning to check out the facial piercings. But I'm not going to do it to replace a decent piece of equipment like that. Poppin' Pills is our first store. And there's some more clay. Well, that's good to see. So now we see with the water tower there, we've got water closer than way down at that end corner there. Got one coming at us from our left. I don't see him, but I definitely heard one out there. I suppose it's probably in the building. So we're gonna let that one be in the building. They can either despawn or break their way out. Alright, so now we are even with the game. I almost scrapped it, which would have been an unfair advantage, I think. Alright, let's continue on. I would like to make like a full circuit maybe of the town. So Avoti Funeral Home has a couple of things going for it, namely that tower up there, making a fairly decent spot for low-cost base. I don't know if you... There he is. I don't know if you've seen the other series, the Alpha 15 experimental release, but in that we were staying in the Avoti Funeral Home, and if you can make your way up into that bell tower at the top, it does make for a fairly decent, albeit very tight base. It's really cramped. What it has going for it, though, is that it is way up in the air. You can put in a grate floor out of iron bars or something like that, very inexpensively, because there isn't that much there to shoot down from. So you're going to be way out of reach. And for the most part, you are keeping them centered up so that they're not near the walls to take the whole building down around you. So that is a distinct option. So far, this is not a super great town. It's got a couple of things going for it, but it is definitely on the short end of the stick as far as stores are going. Wow. What the heck did I take that off? Holy cow. Let's see. How am I doing as far as resources? Yeah, we're not doing terrible. Holy crap. Man, they came out of nowhere. We had one out here. I'm not sure where he went. I know that there was one that we dropped as we were backing away from him. One of those bald-headed dudes. Alright. We'll deal with that guy if he gets out. But otherwise, I'm not going to antagonize him. We have enough food to get through the night with all of this yucca. Alright. So this place is looking less like a place to stay and more like a place to start. with a wandering horde coming down the street like that, I'm going to try and remain fairly low key. Darn it. I was hoping for a pot. I was hoping for a pot, but we can make do without it. For one night, at least. Oh man, and a wrench. Ooh. Ooh, I just thought of something. I don't think we're going to get enough leather out of these to make a forge. Well, by God, we did. Alright, we are hustling our butt. And I didn't pay any attention to my time, so we're at 34 minutes, which means somewhere I cut something out in the beginning, or in the middle of this, rather. So, sorry about that. But I'm gonna see if I can get over here real quick and pick up some water. Alright, that's it. We're headed back for the base. Overnight we'll try and craft some stuff, see if we can get our levels up. I don't know if I will do any recording of any of that, but in the meantime, come on. There we go. Save back in base. Alright folks, that's it. So, like we always say, if you like what you're seeing, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe and you'll get notifications when we put up new videos just like this one. What else? If you have questions, comments, opinions, thoughts, anything like that, go ahead and put those in the comment section below and we will try and address them. We try and address all the comments. And right now we're capable of doing that. What else? Oh yeah, as always, if you have friends, invite them to come on over, check out the channel, let us know what they think. Until the next episode, number 3, this is Forensic Psych signing out. See ya, folks.